You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey, Days of Our Lives fans, I have got your weekly prediction edition. We're going to talk about Chad's guilt, Shawn being smitten, and Belle flipping out. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt, and I've got predictions for Shawn and Jada, for EJ and Chad, for Marlena, Steve and John, for Belle and Sammy, and also for Gabby, Rafe, Johnny, and Kristen. If you are not following us, please reach down, click that subscribe button. Let's get right into it. Our very first prediction, Shawn and Jada make love again. So sounds random, but hear me out. Monday spoilers have Shawn again talking to JJ about Jada, and we're going to see Shawn upset that Jada is caught up in a mess that's not of her own making. And JJ quickly realizes that Shawn's got a thing for her. This was not some hit it and quit it one night. You know, Shawn already had feelings for her. Meanwhile, on Monday, Jada hits up Belle about taking down EJ. Tuesday spoilers say Jada tells Rafe the truth. So we'll see if something about Rafe's conversation with EJ on Monday inspires her. But bottom line, there's only one truth that Jada's been keeping from Rafe, and that's about sleeping with Shawn. And then on Wednesday, a very upset Rafe has a serious chat with his sister Gabby, and he really opens up to her. And by Friday, it seems like Rafe might have split up with Jada because she's out boozing alone. Spoilers say she is drowning her sorrows, and Shawn finds her. So maybe at the pub, maybe at small bar, but I suspect that Jada needs comforting and Shawn is there to provide it. Just like the last time Jada turned to Shawn when she thought Rafe hurt her, this time he may actually hurt Jada because Rafe may take a step back because she slept with Shawn. And of course, she had no idea Rafe was kidnapped. So this is not a situation that she created or, you know, knowingly cheated on him. So watch for that next week. Jada may be so upset. And, you know, if Rafe said this is not a break, it's a break up, and she thinks they're truly over, yeah, she may turn right back into Shawn's loving arms. Our second prediction, Chad is tormented by guilt over EJ's life-threatening injuries. So this week on Monday, Rafe takes EJ by surprise. Rafe and Jada are still trying to get evidence to put EJ in prison, and with Rachel Blake gone missing, that's kind of shut down. And then we also have Kristen, Belle, and Chanel all confronting EJ this week, plus Johnny and Ava. So there's a whole lot. Thursday spoilers have EJ getting shot. It may even happen at the end of Wednesday's episode and then replay on Thursday. Friday spoilers say that Kayla has an update for Chad about EJ's condition. And there's also a spoiler photo I can't show you for copyright reasons, but it has Chad at the side of EJ's hospital bed, and Chad is panicking. EJ's like, his body is kind of arching, like he's having a seizure or he's like, something's happening, and then he's flatlining. It's going to be bad. So Chad just signed off on a bunch of hit pieces about the DeMeras. One of them just came out. Amy Choi saw it and said, no baby adoption. And that was the latest of several harsh anti-DeMera articles. I just wonder if Chad is going to worry if some of these negative articles contributed to whatever was provoking this person to shoot EJ, you know. Also, Kat is comforting Chad this week, and it's likely about his brother's life and death situation. Our third prediction, Marlena and Steve chase John desperately with bad results. So Monday spoilers have Steve getting busy hoping to find John in Estonia. He had talked to Andrew and gotten some information. And of course, Marlena is in Estonia too. Andrew is there, as I said, and so is his fiance, Paul Narita. Andrew already told Marlena that time is running out. So the search for John is going to kick into high gear. And Tuesday's spoilers say that Marlena and Steve are scared and they fear the worst for John. And of course, we all know no matter how diligently they search, John Black is not going to be found alive because Drake Hogestyn passed away last year while they were still filming all of these farewell scenes. So these are going to be so hard for fans. Also, watching his co-stars go through this who were absolutely heartsick about shooting these scenes while they knew Drake was at home struggling with pancreatic cancer. Our fourth prediction. Belle is torn as Hurricane Sammy blows into town. The way things are going right now, Hurricane Sammy Brady should be blowing into Salem very soon. First, because Roman told her son Johnny that he's the product of rape, and of course that devastated him. And second, with EJ accused of bringing Arnold back to town, Sammy is going to want answers. And of course, the shooting all plays into this. So Monday spoilers have Jada telling Belle she wants her help taking down EJ. After that convo on Tuesday, Belle tries to weasel a confession out of EJ, possibly by inappropriate means. She may try and seduce it out of him. And on Wednesday, Belle and Brady are chatting, and I'm sure EJ's a hot topic. Chanel confronts EJ on Wednesday, and she's worried about Johnny on Thursday, the same day that EJ is shot, because things with father and son are very contentious. Friday spoilers have JJ begin to grill suspects about the shooting, and Johnny may be a suspect, which is another reason we expect Sammy to return soon. Belle and EJ were getting all into their feelings for each other, and Belle let him back into her bed, but then she blew up because she thought he was using her for the powers of her DA office. But EJ is still in Belle's heart, and with EJ in a hospital bed fighting for his life next week, I think that's going to hit her pretty hard. I expect Belle may be sick with worry and maybe a little guilt. She might even wish she had been able to come up with a case against EJ, because at least if they'd arrested him and put him in jail, he wouldn't have been at the DeMera living room to be shot. And with Sammy coming back, of course, there'll be questions about why Belle is taking his shooting so hard, and Sammy will probably blow up at her for their affair restarting, even though they're both single. Our fifth and final prediction, the EJ whodunit suspects all race to firm up their alibis, and the shooter is a surprise. So this week on Monday, Rafe's coming down hard at EJ, so when he's shot later this week, Rafe's going to be a top suspect. That same day, Jada goes to Belle looking for payback and saying she wants to take EJ down. That puts Jada on the suspect list, but not Belle. By the end of the week, we've got Javi and Leo discussing whether they think Rafe or Gabby is more likely to be the shooter, which is interesting. Tuesday spoilers have Jada telling Rafe the truth about her and Shawn. That may push Rafe to the point where he's homicidal. Kristen is talking to Brady on Tuesday. She had a gun. She wants EJ dead for whatever he's done to her mom. Rafe and Gabby open up to each other on Wednesday. And again, EJ is going to be a hot topic. And Chanel confronts EJ on Wednesday. And it looks like that goes so badly that on Thursday, Johnny may hold a gun on his dad. It looks like EJ is stunned to see his son point a gun at him late this week. However, it looks like it is not Johnny that pulls the trigger. So there's going to be a whodunit, and that means that Rafe and Gabby and Ava, all these suspects are going to need their alibis. And in the end, I've heard it'll be Kristen who is arrested, not because she did the shooting, though. If my leaker is correct, it was an accidental shooting where little Rachel Black picked up the gun and fired it. But we shall see. I don't think we're going to find out till later who did it. I think we're going to find out in a flashback. We'll find out. We'll see the shooting. I feel like we may get kind of what we see in the promo where it's going to be cut together and he's like, "What are you doing?" And then he's shot. But there's going to be a whole bunch of people in and out of the house. So we've got a ton of red herrings and quite a proper whodunit ahead.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.